Hello, welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and tonight we have a lot of stuff to get to. So I want to start out with this though. So as you guys know, I started this YouTube channel. We're almost at about 5 months now. Just a little bit. On the 11th will be the fifth month anniversary, and in that time, we have already had. What's up, Desmond? We have already had 80,000.8K views. 8,500 watch hours and 589 subs. So his channel is doing pretty well. I don't really know the metrics to really say, but to me that feels like extremely positive growth. I'm very happy, and I couldn't have done this without any of you or anybody's support. I really do appreciate everybody that comes and watches this content. I look at us as more friends, and I want to try to make everybody happy. So tonight's the title of tonight's show. I get asked a lot if I'm going full Xbot. So let me answer this definitively for you. Okay. I've been a PlayStation guy for over 25 years. I love my PlayStation first party. I love everything about PlayStation. The one thing that I do not like about PlayStation is the ignorant fanboys. You guys leave some of the most ignorant stuff in my comments. It drives me nuts. And to see the way that you guys treated Austin Evans when he came out and showed you guys that Sony is straight up cheaping out on the on that console. The one thing I would love to see is, because aluminum is not compatible with that liquid metal. So I would like to see if they actually still use that. But the way you guys treated him and the comments you leave in my comment section is ridiculous. Is completely ridiculous. Threatening that guy's life, doxing him, sending people on him, that's ridiculous, man. So definitively, this channel has and always will be a neutral channel. I will discuss PlayStation things when they make me happy. I will discuss PlayStation things when they make me mad. I will discuss Xbox stuff when it makes me happy, and I will discuss Xbox stuff when it makes me mad. Nintendo always makes me happy. I don't really play it a lot, but you guys got to understand the gaming market and gaming and everything. Yeah, dude, people are going to pick sides. But the way that some people go about it, like being belligerent and straight rude to people about it, that's ridiculous, man. I want gaming to be fun. When I complain about PlayStation, it comes from the heart. It literally comes from the heart. I want them to do better. This crap that they're making people pay $80 for Horizon Forbidden West if they want to be able to play it now on their PlayStation 4 and then upgrade it later. That's garbage, man. That stuff's got to end. And unless the community is vocal about it, and unless MBG and Crap Gamer and Saltiest and all these other fellas that say they love PlayStation so much are going to stand up and say something about it, PlayStation's going to keep treating you like a freaking money bag. That's what they do. That's what they've been doing this generation, and that's why I'm upset with PlayStation a lot, because that's how I feel. I feel like nothing more than a money bag to them. I want them to work for my money. I have to go work for my money. I want them to work for the money that I'm going to pay them. And selling me 10-hour games for $70 and then making me pay more for upgrades for a new console that I already paid for, that stuff's kind of ignorant. I don't appreciate the way that the gaming community is treating other people, especially Austin Evans, man. That guy did us a solid. He did us a solid, spent his own money to buy that PlayStation, have it shipped from Japan, and probably paid some scalper fee for it just to get that so that he could do this to show us, the consumer, what's in there. Yes, that heat sink is not as good as the one that was in there. If he unplugs the fan out of both of them, I even told him, I even wrote in his comments, I'm like, unplug them both, see which one freaking goes out first, and you'll have your definitive answer which one of those consoles, which one of those heat sinks is better. They can keep Crap Gamer. I'm gonna scroll back up and read some of your guys' comments here in a minute. I just wanted to get this stuff out. I wanted to thank everybody that comes to my show and watches my content. I've been putting out content every single day since I started. Sometimes it does get a little bit hard to try to get creative. When I make videos like the one I made yesterday, my wife was calling me, and like I kind of had to cut that one short a little bit because we were going to go grocery shopping. I did forget games. I forgot stuff like Resident Evil Village. That was an amazing game. I forgot a lot of games when I was talking about that. I'm the kind of gamer that literally buys every single AAA game that comes out. I buy them all. I play so many games that over the last 8 months, I'm bound to forget a few that were good experiences that I just kind of forget, man. So if I forget something like that in one of my videos, don't jump to the whole freaking, calling me out and being rude to me. Understand, I buy a lot more games than a lot of people do. I do. In just the 4 years I've had my Xbox, I've already got almost 400 games on that. I literally just bought Tales of Arise and I bought Deathloop. So I will be doing a review on both of those games. With Deathloop, I might not do like a full review on it. Just it depends. The gameplay is really what's really gonna decide that. It'll either be I'll play through it and do a review, or I will just live stream that one and talk to people as I'm playing it. So if you guys do want to see a full review for Deathloop, just let me know in the comments or something. I bought that game just because, I want to support Bethesda. I really do buy a lot of Bethesda games, and I usually 95% of the time I really enjoy their work. So I don't feel like I've ever lost money, not even on Fallout 76. I don't feel like I lost money on that. So I never feel like really bad about Bethesda games. It's just the game style of this might be a little different for me. So I don't necessarily know if I'm going to like it or hate it, but I'm definitely going to go ahead and play through as much of it as I can stand. If it's a good game, I'll definitely play through it. If it's not, then I'll be having Tales of Arise too. So I do have faith in Bethesda. That's why I did decide to just pick this up. Plus, I got a little bit of a discount on it, so that's not a big deal. So some other stuff that we had to go over was the Ratchet or not the Ratchet and Clank, but the the Horizon Forbidden West. I kind of touched on this a little bit, but they are making people literally pay for the deluxe version of this game above the $70 price tag, but you have to pay for a deluxe version to get entitlement to the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5. And there is no upgrade fee path in this game. If you buy it on PlayStation 4, you will not have the option to pay $10 more at a later date to upgrade this as it sits right now. They'll probably change that because they're definitely going to get some backlash out of this. But as it sits, yeah, this practice that Sony's doing is getting a little bit out there. Us in the gaming community, the content creators and stuff, we need to start, calling this out, or at least demanding that Sony deliver on that quality promise that they've said. I mean, so far, man, it's been pretty hit and miss. I don't necessarily. I'm feeling good today, Game. Oh, I just want to let me go back here and see who's all here. The Ryder, how's it going, man? Christian, Desmond, thanks for coming. 10 feet, Mr. Addy, thanks for coming. Delusional Grandeur, if you're still here, thanks for coming tonight. Everybody else who's not chatting, thanks for coming. I really appreciate you. So let me kind of go through here and see what you guys are saying. Okay, 10 feet. Also the new Austin. Okay, we talked about that. To me, Xbox. Okay, yeah. So you guys understand, I'm not going full Xbot, whatever they call me. I'm not going all Xbox. I'm going to continue to cover all systems the best way I can. 90% of it's probably going to be my opinion. I really don't, unless I do know a fact, you're not going to get a fact out of me. But I'm definitely doing well, guys. The only symptoms I still have left after the COVID thing is I have no taste and no smell. I'll tell you the only thing, if I keep eating jalapenos like I do, I can feel the burn in my mouth, and that's about it. So I've literally been eating jalapenos on everything I eat. They did send Austin death threats. Yeah, exactly. And I think they are. I think that is the thing, Sev. I think they are kind of worried. You know, that PlayStation is all of a sudden, you know, everything bad that comes out about PlayStation with everything good still being about Xbox. A lot of people are starting to see that, and yeah, I get their whole need to defend. You guys got to understand this new heat sink is probably within Sony specification for their machine, whatever. I mean, it's their machine, they built it. So is all they got to say is, oh yeah, it definitely meets our specification. So yeah. Sorry guys, I had to have Junior bring me some water, and I didn't want to yell in the mic. Yep, Desmond, heat equals shorter life. Anything says anything about it, you get canceled. Yeah, I stand by that video I made supporting Austin Evans. I completely stand by that. I do work in a field where I am around heat sinks and all kinds of other stuff, and like it's just common knowledge. You're gonna have to bring it to me. Come on. It's just common knowledge. Copper is a much better heat conductor, so it definitely transfers heat better. A while back, because I've been in the construction, I've been in construction and everything for a while. A while back, they had attempted to trying to use aluminum as wiring for houses. But as what happens is when aluminum gets hot, it expands and then it contracts and expands and contracts. So it would end up breaking the wires would keep ending up breaking and stuff. So copper wire it lasts almost indefinitely. So yeah, it's just better. It handles heat better. It's a lot better for dealing with heat. It's always greener on the other side. Yeah, it does, Christian. That is kind of a that's exactly why I'm happier with Xbox a lot lately. That's why that is a big thing, and that's not subjective by any means. The grass always appears to be greener on the other side. Like that's the case. Xbox has its problems. Xbox is not perfect. Xbox is still kind of behind on giving us, you know, first party titles and stuff. But if I didn't buy all my third party games on the Xbox, then that would definitely matter more. Thanks, Timothy. I will try to keep up the free. You don't always have to have something fresh. People just enjoy talking to you, Frog, about gaming. I'm a dumb myself, and I get questions here also from time to time. Turns out your channel is a place people go to seek me out for their questions, apparently. Yeah, well, I'm glad you guys come, man, and that makes me happy. Like I really do like appreciate like when I get on here, and I mean, even if I don't give you guys like ample time, you guys are always here like pretty quickly. So I mean, that's really cool. I really appreciate that. I do want to try to give more notice of when I'm going to go live, but sometimes it's just I'm working a full-time job still. I'm still trying to deal with kids. I'm still trying to play all these games and still make content for this channel. Like sometimes it gets hard, man. There was another thing. I was watching one of Dark Doc's videos in 1985 about about people like going after people about gamer scores and stuff, man. Oh gosh. Okay, so let me explain that about myself. Like I don't go out of my way to platinum any game. To tell you the truth, the closest game I've ever gotten to platinum is what is it? Hellblade, the first Hellblade game. Yep, dude, I'm like 93%. I have like one more trophy to get to platinum that game. So me personally, I don't have time to try to platinum these games. I buy so many games that I have no time to play through them all and platinum. And the games that I do play for a long time, yeah, dude, I'm not going to sit and hunt down little trophies, man. I don't care. If you don't think I'm a gamer, whatever, man. Whatever. If you guys don't think I'm a gamer, I don't know what to tell you, man. That's literally all I do. Ask my wife. I spend a lot of money on games, and I play a lot of games. Hey, Game Punisher, nice to see you. I'm definitely doing better. Severin Evans, I know Uncharted 4 is real about the collection. I haven't heard anything about that. Possibly, yeah, they'll probably. It's slimy what Sony says, but welcome back to the show, Jeff, my friend. Spectre, how you going, man? I'm a trophy whore. Yeah, not me, guys. It's slimy what Sony did, but y'all don't have the same energy with your bias. Jeff, what are you talking about? The crap that PlayStation's overcharging people now, dude? Come on, Jeff. Don't turn this into one of those terrible things, man. I appreciate. Okay, let me say something, Jeff. I appreciate you coming, man. I really do. This channel's for everybody. But come on, man. We like if we're gonna talk about where was that energy when if we're gonna talk about like negative stuff, like I don't want to get into negative things, like Jeff. I don't want to be like I don't want to like well look at these guys and look at those guys. If we're gonna deal with the problem on this channel, Jeff, from now on, let's deal with that problem. We don't need to bring in any other problems. We can, like tonight, let's talk about we could talk about the heat sink. We could talk about, the Forbidden West, making people pay $80 to be able to play on two systems. Let's address those issues and work through them so that everybody, I would love to hear your side on it, how you feel on those things, and then let's discuss them. We don't need to bring Xbox into our PlayStation conversations, and we don't need to bring PlayStation into Xbox conversations. We don't have to do that, guys. You paid $30 for the upgraded version of Battlefield 2042. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have the same standards for Xbox that you have for PlayStation. That's my problem. Jeff, I've been but see, you got to understand, dude, like okay, understand this from my thinking. Okay, I'm pretty new to Xbox. I've only been in Xbox. I've only been playing on Xbox for about 4 years. So the ecosystem is newer to me. Okay, it's newer, it's fresher, it's a little more exciting. I've been playing PlayStation for 25 years, 26 years, So you got to understand that, I'm kind of still in that honeymoon phase when it comes to Xbox. Whereas PlayStation, man, I've been there, dude. I've spent thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars. I love my PlayStation first party games. You got to understand that it's not that I don't have the same bias or whatever for Xbox. It's just it's newer to me, so they haven't. It's a newer experience. You know what I'm like? You got to understand it from that point, and you'll understand. That yeah, dude. When I criticize PlayStation, it comes from the heart. It does. Shouldn't have to defend. I'm not defending my. Well, yeah, I am kind of defending myself, and you're right. I shouldn't have to defend myself. Obviously, Jeff comes to this program because he likes to hear what I have to say, but he does feel like he needs to defend PlayStation, and he shouldn't have to do that. And I don't want this channel to have to be like, you don't have to come here to defend your side. You can come here and enjoy your side and know I feel the same way you do about my PlayStation 2, and you expect greatness from every single Sony title, but give Halo Infinite a pass. I'm not giving Halo Infinite a pass, dude. I haven't even played fucking Halo Infinite yet. When it comes out, if it's a crap game, I'm going to tell you it's a crap game, dude. The whole fact of them, treating it like a live service, because that's what it is. I can't be mad at that, dude. I mean, a lot of companies do that, and I don't give them crap about it. Saying you only talk about PlayStation. I just really haven't had anything negative to say about Xbox, guys. I just what am I supposed to say about it? Like every time I turn on my Xbox, I have something to play, man, and I'm okay with that. I really have been playing my PlayStation 5 a whole hell of a lot more too, Jeff. I have. I just bought Deathloop today. I'll be playing that here in a couple days. I do still throw money at my PlayStation, man. I do. I treat them equally. I just touch Xbox longer. I feel like I'm attacked by people like, well, Jeff, if you're always coming to the program, okay, and you're always just throwing out like, well, PlayStation or calling people biased or telling them they're fake neutrals and stuff like that, just come here and enjoy being a PlayStation fan, Jeff. That's all I ask. That's all that anybody asks. We don't care if you love PlayStation. You don't have to sit and tear down Xbox to make PlayStation look good, and nobody needs to tear down PlayStation to make Xbox look good. That's just not what we need to be doing here, man. Like I want to be happy about gaming. I do, man. The biggest reason I started this channel is because I was starting to feel like gaming was starting to leave me behind because, I'm just not, I mean, I play through these games. I mean, yeah, I enjoy them, but they don't make them like they used to, man. Like, I want to keep that positivity about gaming, man, a lot longer, because I'm only 40 and I still got at least another 40 years to go. The main negative thing about Xbox is first party exclusives. Yeah, that was the main thing. Now they bought Bethesda, dude. I'm a major Bethesda fan, dude. Like I'm more of a Bethesda. I'm just as much a Bethesda fan as I am a PlayStation fan. So, like Bethesda being on Xbox, like that's almost equal to me now. You know what I mean? Like PlayStation and Bethesda were pretty equal. Frog. He is seriously the only one who comes here and tries to get people's blood boiling and scroll chat with his nonsense. Yeah, I really just wish that we could get over the whole freaking the console war shit, man. Especially in my chats, dude. I hate that shit so much. I do. And when you say negative things about Xbox, then that makes me feel like I need to defend Xbox, and I hate feeling like that because Xbox is a corporation, man. They can defend them damn selves. And yes, guys, we have a special announcement tonight. Spectre Entertainment, Mr. LanternAlex has secured himself a PlayStation 5, man. Yeah, dude, if that's your only one, dude, yeah, you're gonna have fun, man. You're definitely gonna be satisfied with the PlayStation 5 experience. If you only could get one and you had a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox, yeah, dude, I think you can find enjoyment either way. A lot of that's gonna come down to third-party exclusives or third-party games, but yeah, because they are froggy, they tear down Sony, and you laugh like sometimes I'm right there with them when it comes to the tearing down Sony, man. Sony is not freaking. They're not firing on all cylinders right now, Jeff, and they're acting pretty scummy lately, man. I'm telling you, dude, they are, man. Like raising the price, making us pay for upgrades, swapping out the heat sink, without any kind of explanation to let us know what's going on. Yeah, dude, it appears like Sony is kind of scummy, man. And if you pull yourself back a little bit and you look at it from the bigger picture, you'd probably understand that too, Jeff, and you probably wouldn't be so upset all the time about it. And I know you don't see it that way, but in time you will, man. In time you will. Oh wow. Sony legit feels like Sony for the beginning of the PS3. Yeah, exactly, dude. And I already lived through the PS3 era once. And I took all that shit on the chin, man. I bought their expensive PlayStation. I bought their games. I mean, yeah, man, like it really does feel like it's PlayStation 3 all over again. And now I have a platform to complain about it. And people listen to me complain about it. So that's cool. To say that Bethesda and PS are equal is laughable. I would say I enjoy my Bethesda games about as much as I enjoy my PlayStation games, Kay. That I don't think that's laughable by any means, man, because they're all freaking video games. When it comes to refinement and quality, I would definitely give that win to PlayStation. But when it comes to like enjoyment and overall games and story and content, like yeah, dude, I would say they're pretty equal, man. I would say that Bethesda is a pretty strong pillar in the gaming community and could almost possibly, if they wanted to, make their own freaking console and be a, and have enough exclusives to support that console. I mean, Bethesda brought almost as many studios to the table as PlayStation has, and Xbox. You know, basically almost doubled what Xbox had. So yeah, dude, I would say that they're a pillar. They're definitely a pillar in the gaming community, man. uh, them bugs and stuff have only been kind of recently, though, man. I got Xbox Series X, PS5, Switch. I just enjoy gaming. Exactly, man. Jersey's finest. Welcome to the show, man. How you doing? Why show for a plastic box? I'll drop Xbox in a second if they start that Xbox One crap again. Yeah, dude, definitely. I didn't even buy an Xbox One till the end half of the generation, man. And yeah, Jeff, you have some intellectual honesty, my friend. They kind of are feeling a little scummy, dude. And it's not just you. It's not just us, man. There's a lot of people that are kind of feeling that way, man. Some stuff, you know, Jeff, you do have a point for the most part. They have done some stuff that feels unscummy, but at the same time, dude, it's just like they keep piling on the scummy shit, dude. Did you see that your PS5 heatsink video thumbnail was in Austin's evidence? Yeah, I thanked him for that. I thanked him for putting me on there, but he lumped me in with King Thrash and everybody else, dude. I was like, come on, man. My video was actually positive about you, buddy. I thought you did the gaming community a service with that. Ponies are nervous because Beth Games outsell and maybe dude, that is true. Pretty good. Found you from Doc Dark. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, was just talking about Doc Dark. He's freaking pretty cool, man. I wish I could say I was following him a long time. I know I followed him. I know I followed him a while ago, but then when I went to check out his name again, I was unsubscribed, so I had to subscribe again. I don't know, man. I feel like YouTube kicks people off of our subscription because I feel like they do it to mine too, man. It's like I'll get like 10 subscribers and then like 5 of them will like be gone the next morning when I wake up. I mean, if Jeff is still here, I mean, obviously a lot of people don't unfollow me. You know what I mean? What's up, Straggly Rock? PlayStation or Sony is a great company, but just like Apple as a company, they do scummy. Yeah, it's I just kind of feel like they're trying to go for that Apple tier gaming console thing, and it's rubbing a lot of people the wrong way, especially people like me that have been in their corner since the PlayStation One. It's just it feels different. It doesn't feel like the Sony I grew up, you know, loving and stuff, you know. So it really does, man. It really freaking sucks to see them going this way. Yeah, you know, Spectre Entertainment. I do feel like the new PlayStation 5 is going to be just fine. Um, I mean, they might run into like thermal problems down the road, but well, depending on how much more demanding the games get, especially like Unreal Engine 5, we haven't even seen anything on that yet. So, um, yeah, man, we might see some degradation later on, but I mean, PS5 Pro will be out by then, and they will probably start regulating. They'll probably start regulating the older PlayStation units to run it like a lower resolution or something else. And there is precedent that for that. We did see that happen with the PlayStation 4 Pro. It was advertised as a 4K machine. Sony's games usually hit 4K checkerboard, but then third-party games started opting more for 1080p. So we definitely did see that. There is precedent for that, so it might happen again. Let's see. They definitely do sometimes. Yeah, none because you don't have an Xbox. Just bought Battlefield 2040 or 2042 for $58. Microsoft Rewards for the win. Nice, nice. Yeah, dude, I've got mine pre-ordered already. Oh, great. Did he say it would be free? Wongalagos. What's up, buddy? Mongolia goes, do you have to pre-order to get into the beta? I think if you have EA Play or Game Pass, you can get into the beta on Xbox. Jeff, you know gaming. Just Google it. Sony, not the same company they were. They are a Western company now. Yeah. I don't necessarily think people go to Xbox for the bangers though. You know what I mean, Jeff? I don't see that. I don't see that. Like Halo sells really well because it's a popular game and it's fun to play, and a lot of people enjoy playing that with their friends. You got Forza Horizon that people love to play. You've got Gears that is pretty good. I don't necessarily think they're going for the bangers, dude. Like PlayStation, that's what I go for, man. That's what I want. Let's discuss Horizon Forbidden West. $80 for both PS5 versions. I thought smart delivery was a gimmick. Smart delivery is amazing. The way smart delivery is great, but there are a lot of third-party companies that are not using smart delivery as well on Xbox. They've got like every time I buy a game, I'm getting 2 versions of that game now. Even though they are still $60, I'm still getting 2 versions of it. Sev is a PC gamer. Octavio, thanks for coming back tonight, man. And what is Game Pass, Jeff? Since you are simple, just value new games over everything else. But you tried to make me think you do. Yeah, dude, being pro consumer as a gamer, man. Like, I'll tell you what, Jeff, my gaming habit is freaking expensive. It's expensive. A lot of people can't afford to buy the games like I do, man. A lot of people, a lot of gamers, are kind of cash strapped, man. Especially the younger generation. So I mean, they usually get their 2 to 4 games a year, whereas me, dude, I literally buy every single third-party game or AAA game that comes out, man. And I have started buying a lot of AA games as well. Referring to multiplayer games. Yeah, I get all those same games in PS Plus too, Jeff. I mean, half of them are games that like probably would have bought. It was Jeff that yeah. I mean, I still haven't put out my final verdict on Guilty Gear yet. I'd actually have to play it more. It definitely didn't pull me right in, that's for sure, but I'm still trying to work on it. Jeff B. Gaming, so Halo Infinite, Forza, Redfall, Starfield, about exactly. I could buy games like you if I stopped losing my shirt in the stock market. Dude, oh man, I buy so many freaking games. It's not even funny. Hey Andy, how you doing, man? Good reviews on WRC10. Yeah, dude. WRC10 is freaking amazing. The changes that they made for that game. Somebody put in my comments, they're like, what did they say? It's like it should have been played for a few minutes and reviewed. And I'm like, dude, if you realize how many hours I put into freaking, if you realize how many hours I put into WRC9, like driving 500 kilometers in the new game, yeah, dude, that's definitely enough to tell you, yeah, man, this is a pretty good game. Say that, Jeff. Metal Face Doom, how's it going, man? Game Pass is good because new games on day and date. Yeah, dude, we get some new games, some games, haven't been the greatest, but yeah, dude, like not everything they put on PS Plus has been the greatest either. What about PS Plus this month, dude? What are you going to download this month, Jeff? Everything, man. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm back to work now. I'm making money again, so everything is getting back on. Is WRC like Dirt 1, 2, or Dirt 4? It'd be like Dirt 1 and 2. WRC 10 is probably the closest I don't know, man. WRC. I've been playing Codemasters rally games since the PlayStation 2, like Colin McRae Rally and stuff. Yeah, dude. This year, I'm definitely. I'm really WRC has become my go-to rally game. It has become my go-to rally game one. It's more realistic, it's more sim oriented. So I have been playing around with this on a controller too. I'm about 15 seconds faster on my wheel setup. So it definitely is more tuned for wheel setup than for a controller. But it is playable on a controller this year. A lot better than last year. 3 to 4 million subs. I was playing Infamous Second Son on PS5, and they kept making me swipe on the pad to make it feel more involved. Why can't they just use my controller normal? Like it. Yeah. I like the way that game is looking on the PS5 though. It's looking pretty dang good, man. I have that downloaded too, and I was playing it a little while ago, and it's pretty good, man. I do appreciate it. Do you get day one first party releases in PS Now? No. Yeah, there's been a lot of bad news, but Jeff, we don't have nothing to be mad about right now, dude. We got a Sony event coming up next week on Thursday. I'm leaving work early. I'm going to come home. I'm going to stream the whole thing, and we're going to be happy about PlayStation again, Jeff. Okay, man, we're going to be happy. They're going to make us proud. They're gonna make us happy. They're going to announce a new game. They said surprise for holiday 2021. So they obviously have something up their sleeve. So let's just be happy about it, man. Oh yeah, we get Hitman 2. Hitman 2. I already, dude, if you buy Hitman 3, you get all of them, and they're all, yeah, I did get Song of Iron, Andy. I have not played a lot. I did play it for about 20 minutes, and it feels decent. It feels like it could be definitely a fun game to play. I was working more on WRC 9 that day, or WRC 10, so I will get around to doing some more Song of the Iron, but I'm still kind of totally infatuated with WRC 10. AC Odyssey is going to be my first AC game. I've been waiting for the upgrade. Ghost Runner is next, then Witcher 3. Once their upgrades come out, more upgraded games are coming out, then I can keep up with. You're right, dude. I literally had to buy a whole nother damn card for my games. Let's see. As long as the surprise from PlayStation isn't director's cut. Yeah, we're definitely getting The Last of Us 2 director's cut. Yeah, buyer's remorse on a lot of PlayStation games this generation so far. Spider-Man 2 could be showing. What if they launched Spider-Man 2, dude? Could you imagine that? Oh, by the way, dude, we got Spider-Man 2 ready for you. I'd be like, whoa, dude, Insomniac's killing it, man. They're like leading the band with everything, dude. Poop. Are you reacting to the event live or watching it? I was gonna do it live because I'm gonna leave work early, come home and react to it live. Probably gonna get a copyright strike like I always do, though. Even when I signed up to do the hey Peter, how you doing, man? No. Nope, not an official Xbot. This channel is going to be and remain completely neutral when it comes to consoles because I enjoy gaming, man, and I want to be able to talk about whatever I want to talk about when I want to talk about it. And yeah, so we are going to stay 100% committed to being neutral. I might try to start being a little more positive toward PlayStation, but it just depends, man. Something to show for Spider-Man. I feel it in my bones. Well, they said that the show is going to be about 40 minutes. So if we get 10 minutes of 10 minutes of Death Loop, then that's 30 minutes. Because Death Loop comes out a couple days after that, so we're definitely going to get some Death Loop in there. Squeeze into hopefully. Yeah, we're probably going to get 10 more minutes of Death Loop. That's why I just bought the game. I don't even care anymore. 40 minutes length of a Sony game. That is kind of funny. Showcase. Enjoy your salty tears when you see God of War. Yeah, God of War is going to be great, Jeff. It's going to be great, but I don't think anybody's going to have salty. I don't think anybody's going to be upset about it. I think more people are upset that Cory Barlog bought himself an Xbox so he could play Halo. I think more people are salty about that. I was reading some of the comments on his Twitter, and I'm like, wow, dude, the way these freaking people treat him. All for buying an Xbox, man, because Xbox is just as good. 1 minute teeter for I'd be perfectly okay with 30 minutes or 30 seconds. Yeah, I definitely want to see some God of War. I'm hoping they do that. What is Metal Face saying? I'm trying to keep up with you guys, but you guys keep fighting in the comments about stuff. What is Sony is screwing ponies over with Horizon Forbidden West. That is a true fact. I mean, that sounds pretty good to me. Let's see what else he said. Jeff, you're a hater. Stop it. That doesn't sound bad. That kind of sounds like you're being like you are being a kind of a hater on Xbox. Let's see what else. It's a 40-minute. He hasn't said anything mean to you, Jeff. I don't see anything like really, really. Okay, so all right, you can't call people names, Metal Face. especially, yeah. Let's try not to call. You guys can say like negative things, but don't call each other names in here, man. Like that's just we're all adults. Just finished Psychonauts. It's an amazing game, bro. Way better than Stink My Game. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything really, really, really horrible. I mean, he's not calling you any names, Jeff. Except for when he just called you the snowflake. But yeah, dude, I'm not seeing anything completely negative. You guys are being pretty good tonight, not calling each other a lot of names. So I mean, that's all I ask. Don't call people names. Don't call each other names. But you guys can disagree all you want. You're grown men, man. I'm not your dad. I'm not gonna sit and I just don't want you guys calling each other names. Is that cool? I mean, yeah. I get that he's sensitive. Like we don't need to call each other names. Let's just not call each other names, man. I mean, I don't care if you guys disagree with whatever, or say your system's better or whatnot. I really don't care, but I would appreciate no console war stuff in here. Let's just be excited about games. And if like I said, guys, if I'm talking something about PlayStation, let's kind of just stay on subject and talk about it. Let's discuss it. That's the whole reason why we do these, Corey needs to resign. Yeah, I did see a lot of that stuff, dude. Oh, it's so bad. Call me an Xbot. I don't care. Get a room, you guys. Jeff just mad. No one is worshiping Sony. Yeah, dude. I mean, this is not, dude. I don't want to worship either console, man. I just want the games. Like our plastic boxes, we haven't even seen what they can fully do. They haven't even put out this generation freaking visuals yet. I mean, kinda, but not yet. So I mean, let's save our reserve until we actually see next gen visuals. You know what I mean? Like this UE5 and stuff like that. We haven't really even seen what they can do. You expect the whole chat to accommodate one man who has feelings, the whole stream frog. Come on now, you better. I don't expect anybody to accommodate Jeff's feelings. If Jeff says stupid shit that irritates other people, then yeah, dude. I mean, you guys are grown adults, man. You guys can treat each other the way you want. Just don't call each other names. That's all I'm asking. Just don't call each other names. Never been a racing fan, but I'm absolutely going to play the new Forza. Yeah, definitely. I love racing games, man. That's probably like my number one thing that I like to play. I feel like you guys should be able to freaking. I feel like you guys should be able to have a conversation without freaking being completely ignorant to each other, man. Like, gosh dang, stupid shit out. I'm just saying, dude. If you're gonna keep going on about like the PlayStation better shit, then and other people are gonna come back at you with the Xbox's better shit. Like, just like let's talk and have fun, man. Like, if you got something cool to say about PlayStation or something makes you excited, say it, bro. We'll discuss it and we'll have a good time, man. Phase. He was probably worried about his PlayStation going on fire. The new model. No, they entertain me. This last video, Xbox needs to announce their acquisition of Japan already. Xbox just needs to announce their acquisition of PlayStation already and put them on Game Pass. Yeah, dude, and I really do feel like, what's the problem with the Horizon Forbidden West upgrade, Fog? I mean, okay, so if you want entitlement to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, you have to buy the deluxe version for $80. If you do not buy that version and you just opt to buy the PlayStation 4 version of Forbidden West, there is not a way to upgrade that for $10. You have to buy a complete new version. That's how it sits right now. That's how it's reading right now. So, yeah, I thought Astro's Playroom was great, and I was actually playing Astro's Playroom last night after we were talking about it, and dude, when you run across the ground, you can feel like the tapping. I haven't felt that on any other game yet, man. So it's been hit or miss. Like, I don't know if we're gonna see that a lot. It's the minority in here, and you just don't want to lose the viewers, Froggy. Jeff, if you wanted to go somewhere else and watch somebody else's show, man, more power to you, bro. I mean, I do appreciate you coming, and I wish you would be more positive, and not. I mean, like, I get that you guys want to be happy about your favorite console, man. And with this channel being neutral, I care about all consoles. So yeah, man, like, you guys are going to butt heads a little bit, man. And unless you can just get on board, man, and buy an Xbox, dude, and enjoy gaming like a lot of us on here, then you're always going to be beholden to that one plastic box, Jeff. And I don't think anybody should be trapped in that. After I got out of that freaking dark spot, man, and started enjoying gaming on everything, dude, I'm so much happier, Jeff. I'm so much happier. I always got something to play. There's always almost a new release coming out for something, man. Like it's just so much better, dude. I get to play and experience so many games now that I have both consoles. That, yeah, it truly makes your gaming life much better. $80. Oh, another price hike. No, $80 is for the deluxe version if you want both versions of the game. So say you got a PlayStation right now, Andy, a PlayStation 4, and you want to play Forbidden West, but you can't get a PlayStation 5 yet. So you buy just the PlayStation 4 version, because you're like, $40 or $59.99, I'll buy it, whatever. So once you buy that for $59.99, you either have to completely buy a whole nother PS5 version, because they're not letting you do the $10 upgrade, or you have to pay $80 now so that you have entitlement to both versions. So yeah, that does kind of suck. It is another price hike. They're really trying to stick it to people like me that buy games day one, man. They're really wanting you to. Well, why do you got to come on here and criticize Xbox, Jeff? Don't even criticize Xbox. Quit criticizing Xbox, man. Nobody cares. You don't have to. Like, a lot of people, I would say that my community is a lot more Xbox than PlayStation. So, yeah, dude, if you're going to come on here and criticize Xbox, you're going to get a lot of people being rude back to you, man. Like, read the room, my friend. Read the room. So if you want to come on here and, like, criticize Xbox, dude, just save a lot of that stuff until like it really matters. You know what I mean? Like, I promise you someday there will be a criticize Xbox show. Like I'm pretty sure there's going to be one eventually. Just try, yeah, exactly. Try new stuff, man. Pony's mad at Austin. Evans didn't apologize. Why would he apologize, man? Like I stand behind his video too. I stand behind the video I make, freaking standing up for him, man. Like that guy did us a solid, bro. Not okay to treat customers like crap. Yeah, dude, it's not. And like it just don't deny the fact that the heat sink reduction price hiking games, director's cut for every title are okay. I will chime in on that Xbox bashing if they do something stupid. Yeah, exactly. Like right now, they haven't done anything to really irritate me, man. Like they've been pretty decent, upgrading my games for free, uh, preserving my older games. Like, dude, Xbox has been pretty legit this generation, man. There's really not much to complain about except for the lack of first party games. And from as far as I can tell now, that is all. I mean, yeah, dude, that's something that's been an Xbox thing for a while, guys. If that makes you happy, Jeff, then come on, Jeff. What did Sev say? I will just unsubscribe then because you clearly only care about keeping your Xbox viewers. Not the truth. What are you talking about, Jeff? That doesn't even make sense, dude. I say nice things. Yeah, okay, Jeff. That's up to you, my friend. I, I do appreciate you coming, but if that's how you feel, man, then that's cool. It is getting pretty hard to keep up with all of the. Oh, it depends on the game, Christian, but I see your point. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, guys. I mean, Frog is a neutral. Yeah, exactly, man. Like I really do want to be. I do want to be a neutral guy, dude. I really do. I do complain about PlayStation a lot more, man. That's evident. But I mean, like, fuck, dude. Every time I turn around, they're doing something stupid again, man. They're doing something to. They're yeah. I don't know, man. I know that they're going to end up changing the shit around here. They're going to push it as long as they can to try to do what they can, but then they're just going to turn around. A lot, actually, dude. Like, how do you think I afford all these games, bro? It's not like I'm not middle class or anything, bro. I mean, Xbox doesn't pay me, man. They just made a good product that's keeping me happy, dude. And PlayStation 5, I mean, honestly, Jeff, if PlayStation 5 would have came out with the power, the same power ratio as the new Xbox, stuff like that, and I mean I don't necessarily care that they up the price of the games. It is what it is. But I mean, if they would have came out with a console that's just as powerful, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I would have a different opinion, dude. I don't know. There is no such thing as a neutral. To be a neutral, you have to have equal terms to criticize. Xbox just hasn't been doing as many negative. Yeah, I kind of feel that's exactly how I feel about it, Sev. Xbox has not went out of their way, except for when they tried to raise the price of gold, and everybody shut that down pretty shit because they're vocal about it. It's not about power; it's about the gaming experience. But see, Jeff, like it kind of is about the power to me. Like it put like a negative thing inside my head, and I was going off a precedent with the PlayStation 4 Pro. So it just like I'm pretty happy that the PlayStation 5 is kind of holding its own right now, though. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty happy about that. Bertrist, Jeff doesn't see anyone who might like the Xbox. I don't get it, man. Like dude, if you just bought an Xbox, Jeff, you would understand, man, that like it's not worth not freaking, yeah, dude, it's not worth it, man. Metal Phase, doing what's up, man? Hey Frog, if Series X is selling out now, just imagine when the big games. Yeah, exactly, dude. I mean, they're already selling out. People are buying them left and right. The PlayStation is still selling out. Yeah, dude, it's just, yeah, man, these systems, like, it's the first year, man. Things are selling out. Halo being burnt to the ground. What do you mean? I doubt Halo's getting burnt to the ground, Jeff. That's not the good vibe that Frog had going before he came in. Yeah. I really was in a freaking good mood, man. I got to deal with all this shit now. I mean, this channel is going to stay and remain neutral. I'm gonna criticize Sony when I feel I have a right to. I'm gonna criticize Xbox when I feel I have a right to. Some things matter to me more than others do. I never really cared that much about Xbox games, so I mean, things are starting to change. I am starting to care more about them, but as it sits right now, I don't. I mean, the only game I'm extremely hyped for Xbox first party right now is Forza Horizon 5, Starfield. I mean, there's a couple games. Halo, I'm hyped for it, but I don't necessarily think I'm super hyped for it. I just can't wait to get them freaking Microsoft checks, bro. I mean, they should be sending them any day now, right? Trash. See, you can't just call somebody else's freaking. See, Jeff, like right there, dude. You can't just call somebody else's favorite games trash and then like expect them to be excited about other. You know, I don't know. Horizon Forbidden West with no upgrade path. Gotta love Sony. Yeah. That really sucks, man. But, I mean, it's best for the customers and the gamers. Yeah, exactly, dude. I'm not going to freaking shill for either one of them. Corey Barlog should add Xbox consoles shadow into the new God of War game. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Oh. I did decide to buy it 10 feet, so you'll know if it's I'll let you know, dude. I'll even stream some of it. I'll even stream some of the gameplay and tell you what I think of it when I first get it. All ponies did last gen was talk about power. Yeah, exactly. What did I let slide? Oh, Halo? I let Halo slide. I don't even give a shit if it's missing half the game, dude. It's a live service, dude. It's a live service game, man. If it comes out unfinished, it's unfinished, dude. It is what it is. Jeff, just get Guilty Gear 100. Every platform has sure winners. It's up to you as a customer to pick. Yeah, dude. People love Halo for a reason, man. I think what we all want to know, when is Guerrilla making another Killzone? I don't know. I kind of think they're moving away from that. What are you laughing to the bank after that check? Yeah, exactly, man. If they give me a damn check, I'd be happy. I'll say, dude, if Sony would send me a check, I'd say nice things about them too every day. I just don't know, man. Like I don't necessarily want either one of them to send me a check. Maybe Corey, God, make God of War on the Xbox. No, I think PlayStation owns the. This has become the Jeff show. I came for the frog. Yeah, dude. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I saw that Project Magnum. It's coming to Xbox too, though. So I already looked into that. When I saw that, I was like, damn, that does look pretty cool. Those guys, the ones that showed that though, they said that they're probably going to put those games out unfinished and let the community complain about them and then they'll fix them. Hellblade 2 is going to be good. Dude, honestly, man, if one of these companies started paying me, man, oh gosh, I don't know, man. I had to pay $10 to get in the updated chat. When we oh no, I don't know how to like make it so my chat so the whole chat stays up. When I'm doing my when I stream through the StreamYard, I don't know how to get it so my chat stays there. Oh, the Chinese gaming restrictions, dude, that is freaking. It's only for kids, I think. 3 hours for kids. So I guess like up to 18 years old, you can only play 3 hours a week, dude. That I don't know. I mean, I do kind of feel bad for that, but then at the same time, I don't feel bad about that. That plays in the background, the Jack Black level. Oh wait, what was that? I found the song that plays in the Jack. Amazing music in this game. Yeah, it is pretty good, man. For $10 more, you can shill per Jim Ryan. Yeah. You can have any opinion, but you have to build it. Yeah, exactly, man. You should make the Frog Boy PS Gaming channel. Two suckers putting on. So what? Just have a two freaking two channels. Well, we got the PlayStation show coming up next week, Jeff. We're going to be watching that. I'm going to be live streaming that. Going to see what Sony has to offer. See what they're thinking. You know how the end of this year is going to turn out. They did say there's going to be a surprise for or stuff that's coming out holiday. So they've obviously got something up their sleeve, and that's going to be pretty cool, man. Like I'm definitely looking forward to it. Yeah. Hold on, guys. Wife's calling. Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, let's see what we got here. Kind of feels like PlayStation crawled up from what games the Xbox got to make me excited. Um, I'm glad that they announced an event, man, because it was starting to get pretty one-sided. So I'm hoping that they have some stuff to show us. They will not be showing PlayStation VR 2. They made that clear today in the announcement. So basically, we're just going to get game news. They said the wording in it is kind of it's kind of like um, the wording in the event thing kind of made it sound like they're going to be showing off some gosh dang it, like some indie games too. So that's kind of the way I'm seeing that. I don't care about Hellblade 2, Perfect Dark, or Starfield. Okay, wait. What does that say? I wish you Xbox gamers had more energy and the game quality last gen. Yeah, dude, last gen sucked, Jeff. Nobody's denying that, man. The biggest reason I bought the Xbox was for the power, dude. I mean, everybody that watches my channel knows that. Like, I bought the Xbox One X because it was more powerful. I started buying all my third-party games on there because they looked better than they did on the PlayStation. Oh gosh. Dude, who cares? Oh yeah, I don't know. Sony better not show any director's cut in their show. Okay. Director's cut. We're gonna probably get at least one director's cut in there, man. We haven't seen anything on The Last of Us 2, so expect that to be part of the director's cut. Yeah, dude, last gen was over. Is over, man. So we should only have one console, and all the developers make games for that one system, so we could play everything, and there would be no console wars. Dude, I really wish this console war shit would just end. I really am thinking about just keeping my negative opinions about Sony shit to myself from now on, guys. Like, I don't know. I mean, I've just been a PlayStation fan for so freaking long that, it's like, I just want something new, and then, I mean, with Xbox, I feel like I'm getting that new because there's a lot more multiplayer. There's a lot, it feels new, man. It does feel new. Such a cool. Yeah, I'm actually going to be putting in an order for one. I'm going to do one like green and yellow with orange on it, and then get my Frog Boy X1 engraved on it. Yeah. I mean, like, we got to take it for fact, dude. Last generation, dude, Sony knocked it out of the freaking park, man. They put out some good games. They did a lot of good. Their console was, their console was decently priced. It had more power at first. Like, Sony did a pretty decent job last generation, man. Like, I was happy all the way up till that PlayStation 4 Pro, until the Xbox One X came out. I was happy. I was completely happy with my PlayStation experience all the way until then. Yeah, I know, Octavio. I don't know, man. I really do criticize PlayStation a lot on this channel, man, and I do see that. I'll tell you what; those aren't even my best. Those aren't even my best videos anymore. Like, yeah, they used to do all right, but I mean, like, I am gonna still talk, like, let people know. But hey, Jeff, how's that VRR going? Sony full of broken promises. No ray tracing or 60 FPS in Flight Sim, and it's a niche game. I want a game that appeals to everyone. Doom Eternal has ray tracing, a lot of ray tracing. That's 60 frames a second at 1800p. Yeah, but you can't talk about its software that way, man, because they're just great at what they do. They're great. I got a freaking TV, Jeff, that does VRR, man. So I might need to pick up a copy of WRC 10 on PlayStation 5 and review that one too as well, because I hear that I'm hearing some stuff like in the comments on Twitter from people that have got the PlayStation 5 version. They're not happy. Apparently there's a lot of screen tearing in it. There is screen tearing on the Xbox version, but only on 2 levels that I've seen it on. And it's not that bad, but it's been like that in Wells for a long time. And in Finland and Wales, for some reason, they just have so much screen tearing. Usually when you get around the bodies of water. Morales has ray tracing and 60 FPS. Hey guys, another good news. The Medium is launching on PlayStation 5 tomorrow, and it will have higher resolution than the Xbox Series X version. Yep, it's like 1296 to 4K or something. But it doesn't have any ray tracing. Yeah, almost every Vizio TV now is coming with VRR. Whoa. What looked great at 1080p? I sit close enough to my TV, Jeff, that I can tell when something's 1080p and higher resolution. Like I can see that. What the hell? I'm from Wales, UK. Nice, dude. I want to go to freaking the UK at least once in my life. I want to go see. I want to go to Scotland, Wales, and the UK, dude. I want to go on a trip. I'm gonna have to get older though. Emery, thanks for coming, man. If it looks great without ray tracing, then why are you complaining about ray tracing? Returnal, yeah, I didn't have. I don't, dude. I don't even really care that much about ray tracing. Like, yeah, some things that looks good, but the performance hit that you have to take in most games, like, I just don't care about it that much. I like the ray tracing shadows and stuff. I think that looks pretty cool. But the reflections, man, the reflections on the ray tracing on everything on either console looks like sometimes, like most of the time, it looks pretty bad. It doesn't look that great all the time. So I don't know, man. Like, oh yeah, yeah. They're not. There's no ray tracing on the PlayStation 5 version on the medium, 1080p with art. I mean, imagine if they did like a no ray tracing mode on the Xbox version. Dang, man. I wonder how high the resolution would go on that. Jeff is flip flopping so hard. Why does most PS5 version have better FPS? Because they're lower resolution, dude. If they have lower resolution, then they can push a higher frame rate. That's just kind of how it goes, my friend. Ooh, yeah. Sooner. What is your top 3 games? You just boasted about Spider-Man and Ratchet and Clank specs, and then when I ask about Returnal, you say it looks great and specs don't matter. PL5 is controlled. Hey Macca, did you ever figure out what was going on with your wheel setup, dude? On the on WRC10, did they ever get that fixed for you? Yesterday when I was playing, I started having problems with mine too. It like all of a sudden went to like the max settings, and then I rebooted the game and it went back to where I had it. So I was wondering if maybe if you reboot your Xbox, maybe that'll fix it. Yeah, Cabbage. Most games do run better on the Series X or equivalent now, from my own like testing, from what I can see. Yeah, dude, the ray tracing has been hit or miss for me, man. Like I as soon as they have a better upscaling tech, either DirectML or whatever PlayStation's version of DirectML is going to be, I think that's going to help out a lot, because preferably I don't want 30 frames a second. I don't want 30 FPS if I would rather not have ray tracing if I got to have 30 FPS. I mean, unless it's a game like the Medium that you don't really need 60 FPS, then it's kind of fine. But yeah, the reflections on everything kind of looks distorted, man. Um, I think the best looking reflections we've seen on a console game so far to date have been Ratchet and Clank and Doom Eternal. Those ones there look pretty decent with the reflections. Oh yeah, dude, I've been waiting for the Hitman. Yeah, exactly. Hitman 3 is supposed to be getting ray tracing too. Where's the PS5 unfinished? We have to wait for full RDNA 2 games to see the main difference between the two consoles. Indeed. Okay, so let's see. There was some other stuff that we were going to talk about today. So how about this? Yeah, my F1 SF 1000 wheel. WRC knows it's not for rally racing. Hard to put my sparkle down. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and bring Alex in if he wants to come in, so we can talk about his new PlayStation 5. Maybe this will be good. Let's see. He just got his PlayStation 5, so I'm gonna bring him in and let him talk about his experience so far. You guys gonna be all right with that? I'm gonna go ahead and just put it in the chat if you're still on here. Let's see. I'm just gonna paste it in the chat right now, LanternAlex. If you want to come on, here is that link. Hey, actually, anybody wants to come on and talk, come on in. Yeah, Jeff, you can come on too, buddy. If you want. Rich Part, same boss, not. You still hear Spectre Gaming or Spectre Entertainment, LanternAlex? Oh man. Okay, ray tracing. Bring them on. It's your world. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up Far Cry 6 for sure. I've been buying Ubisoft games for so long that it's just kind of normal. Hold on a minute. Oh. Okay. All right. We'll see you in a second then. Told Andrew about Ratchet and Clank. Let's see. Wait. Told Andrew about Ratchet and Clank and my playthrough after I beat it, man. You must have not been here when we discussed that. Yeah, exactly. Ray traces should be offered in all games. No, it shouldn't, dude. Some games are fine with it. Some games don't need it. I do not need ray tracing in every single game. If it's going to tank performance, man, that's one thing that I've really been happier about this generation is 60 frames a second on a wide variety of games. So I have been a lot happier with that. So I'm going to bring LanternAlex in as soon as he gets on. Because I want to hear his insight. He's got a PlayStation 5 now. I want to see how he's feeling with that. He's been waiting to get one for a while now. So I kind of want to hear what he has to say about how he's feeling about it. Jeff, you just said you only cared in game, played good. All right, well, welcome to the stream. My dog took off of my headphones, so
wait.
Oh man, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to hear that. So I'm gonna have to put these on and see if they'll work.
How you doing? Can you hear me?
I'm doing all right. It's gonna kill my
What?
It's gonna turn my okay, I can hear you now, but it's gonna turn my Xbox on too.
Right.
That's crazy.
So what's up, man?
Oh, yep. We're gonna watch Xbox in the background. I gotta turn this on.
All the great stuff you've been saying
tell
about
us
Xbox.
about your new PlayStation adventure, man.
Yeah, I know. I went ahead and I spent $800 on a PS5.
Dang, I can't hear you. Gosh dang it.
Way overpriced. I hope they can hear me. Is my mic on? Everybody sound off in the comments.
Hold on.
Check.
Dude, this
Spectre.
sucks.
2814. Check.
It always has problems when I try to
PA says they can hear us.
Okay, I can hear you now.
All right.
I can hear you from that.
As long as it doesn't echo.
Oh wow, I turned on the PlayStation 2, man. Got another download for Watch Dogs, it looks like.
Right? It's almost like you play everything.
Well, because my TV will turn on my TV when my TV turns on. If I had it on the PlayStation, it turns that on. So I'm thinking that we're going to get finally the
Yeah, I was having that problem on PS5 too. Like, I turn on my PS5, the TV turns on. Or I turn on my TV, the PS5 turns on and shit.
Yeah.
Surprising me. But yeah, man, I just got it. It's fucking great. It's fucking great. I know everyone gets caught up in the minutia of the things, but like, oh my God.
You've had your PlayStation now, what, 2 days?
2 days, yeah.
2 days. And you've already played. Did you already play through all of Astro?
Yeah. I platinumed it.
Okay. So with Astro, that freaking all that controller sensation is freaking amazing. Like it's cool. Like I do like that.
It's kind of blowing my mind, especially the triggers.
I've yet to feel anything else as cool as that. Yet.
Yeah, I have PSVR as well. I haven't hooked up the VR to this play. I don't think the PS4 version of VR can hook up to this PS5.
Yeah, it can. It can. Right. You have to get on the Sony thing, and you have to have them send you a little adapter.
Okay.
You have to get on Sony's website, and they'll send you an adapter so that you can plug your thing in.
Because that Astrobot's had another thing for VR that I never played, but after playing like that little demo thing they had for the controller, which is essentially that's what it was, like that whole Astrobot playroom.
That's kind of what Ratchet and Clank feels like too.
Dude,
it feels like Astrobots is for the controller. Ratchet and Clank is for the the ray tracing and stuff, man.
Yeah, I don't know what everybody's going off about the paid upgrades debacle stuff. That's what you guys have been going back and forth in the chats.
Well, that it does kind of suck, man, because you just pay your money for your PlayStation, and then you've already bought these games. You already own them on your PlayStation 4, and now they're telling you they want you to pay them more money when these games have been out for a year, 2 years, 3 years even, and now they want you to pay more money for them. Yeah, dude, it kind of sucks. There is a lot of free upgrades for a lot of these games, like 60 FPS updates, which are already pretty good, and then they do hit like a higher resolution on a lot of them, like God of War and stuff. God of War looks freaking amazing. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah. And they include that in PlayStation Plus collection thing. I wouldn't get your PS5. But what I do is like I don't get the PS4 version of the game. Just get the PS5 version if you got PS5, you know? Like Ghost of Tsushima, I never played it before. And so when the director's cut comes out, I'm like, this is great. I get everything.
So did you already buy that one?
Yeah, I bought that. Yeah.
How far did you get into this?
probably like a couple hours.
Oh yeah,
it looks gorgeous.
I think main story, you could probably get through main story. I think like 25 hours.
That's a meaty game.
Yeah, I mean, dude, there's a lot to do. Explore, have fun, man.
I know, man. I did just the look of it. I was about to do it in the black and white mode, the Kurosawa mode. I was so close. Like it looks so nice. I'm a big fan of those movies too. Seven Samurai, great fucking movie.
Dude, it's like this Ghost of Tsushima is probably one of my favorite PlayStation games from last generation for sure. I just really appreciated exploring that world and having fun in there. And the combat, the higher the difficulty, the better it gets. Like, believe it or not, like it's hard, it's frustrating, but it is damn good. Like you're on your toes the whole time. And
I was seeing my friend playing the multiplayer of it, like when you do the horde modes with co-op and stuff. That looked dope too. Like I'm like, Sucker Punch really made. I haven't
really done much with that online stuff, but I don't. Yeah,
it worked though. It looked great, ran smooth, it's beautiful. But yeah, guys. I mean, as far as the lack of games, I see a lot of people talking about that with Sony too. This is a great time to go in the back catalog and go play some games that you didn't play.
Well, what else did you get? Just Ghost of Tsushima and
the games that were already on there, like Plague Tales, like stuff that was in my library already for PS5.
Oh, stuff that you downloaded. Okay, so pick up
Man Eaters was in there. Bug
Snatch. Pick up Sackboy. Sackboy's pretty cool.
Sackboy. Yeah, I want to play that one.
And then pick up
Clank, of course.
I don't know, man. Get yourself a copy of Watch Dogs Legion.
Oh, yeah, you like that?
That new zombie mode is freaking actually pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
He's in the honeymoon period. Yeah, he'll be happy with it for at least another week, guys.
At least a month. At least a month.
Well, what did I say to you? I would like to. What did I say the other day? I would like to be the first to extend this warm welcome into the Losers Club. We are few but many. Oh gosh,
dude! The heat sink problem, like that freaked me out. Like, because I bought it, and then the next day they're like, "Oh, the new models have this problem." Like, oh my god, I better not get that fucking model.
I told that Evans guy, I was like, you know what, dude? Plug them both in. Unplug the fans on both of them and see which one turns off first, man. Then you'll know which one has the superior heat sink. Yeah. I mean, that's obvious, dude. If the fan's not going on, they're gonna. Well, I mean, you're gonna heat them up, man. You're probably you might screw something up, but hey, at least they've got to have something there.
You can look up the model numbers. You can look up the model numbers and see what it's. I was literally like, I was about to open up the PlayStation.
Andy wants to know if you have a Series S too.
Oh, not at all. Not at all. I overpaid for this PS5, man, to play this first.
Did you pay a scalper?
Huh?
Or did you pay a scalper or get a bundle?
No, Amazon was the scalper. I think Amazon, when they restocked, the price went up to like 800, and I got it then. And then right after I bought it, it went up to 1,000. So like,
wow.
But they were actually real PS4s, PS5s, whatever. Man. I like how you can play like every PS4 game on it too. It's like
I gotta update this.
Because I got tons of games in my digital library, so they're all just like there, ready to download on my PS5. But like, I don't need that. So I kept my PS4 for a reason, so I could play my PS4 games on that. I don't really care much about frame rate upgrade on some of those older games. Not really. I got my PS5 to play PS5 games, like Returnal. Returnal, I definitely want to get. Ratchet and Clank for sure. Of course, Ratchet and Clank. But yeah, the new Grand Theft Auto is coming out. The new Dead Space coming out.
Well, it's not the new Grand Theft Auto; it's the old Grand Theft Auto. But it's
but they're gonna look. I mean,
it's gonna look amazing. I'm gonna buy it. So I mean, that's one that I'm definitely gonna be getting. What about Kenya Bridge of Spirits? Are you looking forward to that, or Death Stranding Director's Cut?
Yeah. I like the look of it, but the thing is, dude, the way games are priced now, like I'm only gonna get like one new game a year probably, and I'm gonna wait on everything else because at some point you're gonna get deals. Some points it's gonna be on PlayStation Plus. For free.
Dude. That's the thing with the PlayStation 5 generation so far. We haven't really gotten a lot of sales on PlayStation 5 games.
Exactly.
Unless it's Returnal, then they drop that one to $40 or $50 pretty quick, dude.
Yeah.
after they got all of us to buy it, then they drop the price. 400
Same
games
deal with Ratchet and Clank. That's going to get a price drop soon. And I say all the first parties are probably gonna get price drops the fastest because Sony wants to sell them the most.
No, their first party games are holding are the ones that are holding. Yeah, Returnal is a different story. That was a $50 game from the start. They just sold it to us hardcore PlayStation fans for $70. All the rest of you guys get it for $50.
Mm-hmm. Best deal
my honeymoon phase, Metal Face. My honeymoon phase with PlayStation 5 literally lasted less than a week. I was like, all right, whatever. I was just too infatuated with the games I was playing on my Xbox.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though, the design of the console's ugly. Like, there's like, it's just an eyesore. It's a big old fucking thing. I have to lay it down because if I do it vertically, it'll block my TV.
I don't know, man. It's kind of growing on me. It'll grow on me. Like it's growing on me.
You
like
can't stack anything and it slides off. You know what I'm saying? Like
I look over at it every day and I'm like, gosh, I'm glad I got you with that good heat sink, man.
I
know you're packing the good stuff.
Or do they have different covers for it that you can buy?
Yeah, but they're like $50. Yeah. You could buy some from D Brand. They probably make the better ones, or you can get those ones on Amazon for like $50.
Oh, good.
But D Brand, like on the Amazon, it's either black or red.
Yeah, good.
I was thinking about getting some too, but
I was thinking about just spray painting this fucking cover with something like.
Yeah.
The white is just too much.
What did you say? 10 feet. I would only buy GTA 5 again if it had mods on consoles. You might be able to get that on the Xbox version. Sev Insomniac made Ratchet. Oh man, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, Jeff knows his PlayStation.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. Like, I don't mind. Like, I'm like I said, dude. This channel has been like, this channel's been open since the beginning to everything. I do complain about PlayStation a lot. I used to get a lot of views on those, but I don't get a lot of views on those no more. So I don't really care to. No, I'm just joking. I don't know if I really need to criticize the PlayStation much anymore, man. But
yeah, man, I mean, it's fine. I don't really care one way or the other. I'm still going to be playing what I want to play. I feel like Jeff and Sev need to like agree to disagree on that. You know?
Oh yeah. So now that we got LanternAlex on here, this is a good one for him. Okay, because he's really into the DC, the comic book stuff. Does a lot of that. So how do you guys feel about the bait and switch that we saw with that new Marvel's game? That the cutscene, the reveal trailer looked freaking amazing. Actually, you know what? I am going to share my screen with you guys, and we are going to look at these because I want your guys' opinion. I want to see something real quick. I want you guys to see.
I got that Pornhub. All right.
Yeah. All right. YouTube. And then we are going to look at the reveal.
Streamception. When's the Sony event, by the way?
Reveal Marvel. Marvel, gosh dang it, where's that one? Not Marvel's Avengers. What's the name of it, guy?
I don't know. Somebody sound off. This is your chance, comments. This is your chance.
Marvel Sun. What was it? Sun. Or gosh dang it, I forgot the. Let me see. Does anybody know what that name was?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Dang it. Midnight Suns. That's
Especially
right.
was recent.
Midnight Suns.
Yeah.
Midnight.
Yeah, guys, good luck getting a PS5. You're gonna have to overpay for it if you really want it. Like those restock things are horseshit. They go out of stock within minutes of going in stock. It's crazy. Ooh, this.
Okay, so we're gonna look at the gameplay trailer in a second, but this right here, the announcement trailer.
First, they conquered humanity's greatest evil, and she lay in rest. Then they vanquished threats from beyond our stars. And she lay in rest.
If you'd be so kind.
This looks so freaking cool.
Is that Ghost Rider?
Like, the visuals on this game look so good. On this reveal, I mean.
Yeah, it's just a cutscene, right? It's just a cutscene.
Like, this had me so hyped. Wolverine, man, you got freaking.
Now our nightmares have come for us, and she must awake.
Got Blade in it.
Is that Cthulhu? Is that Cthulhu?
This looks so freaking cool. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just blown away watching this.
Is it like DC Universe Online? Is that what we're going for now?
Mother.
This is probably going to get copyrighted just because of the freaking music in the background.
This is a walking simulator? Okay.
Midnight Suns. Hey,
what kind of game is it?
That looked so freaking cool. Now, if we go back to the gameplay reveal, is this Marvel Entertainment? Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to look at the gameplay reveal.
All right. Good.
How long was I in that crypt?
This is the same.
I know where the sun rises.
No more than a few centuries.
Centuries?
This is more of a bait and switch
And what of Lilith?
than I think Marvel's
by your
Avengers
hand.
was.
I know where the sun sets.
Until now.
You know what? I just watched the Spider-Man Raimi trilogy.
Looks at
Whatever caretaker
these
put you through back in the
visions.
day did a real number on you.
I know where the sun rises.
We got a lot of work to do.
Like, the cutscenes don't look bad, but then when you get to the gameplay part, I mean, look at these character models, man.
What? That looks great.
Like, this is like, what the
Of
freak?
course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
I know where the sun rises.
Like, that reveal trailer was freaking awesome.
You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Like, this part looks kind of okay.
Kind
And then you get these cards.
Sunset Overdrive a little bit. Sunset Overdrive.
Like, I don't know about this, man.
That looks a little rough.
Like, look at this. Look, this is the gameplay, bro. It looks like a freaking cell phone game. This looks like it should be on a damn cell phone.
Yeah, man. It looks like turn-based.
Is this game coming out on cell phones?
Better have an app that I can get these cards on.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
that's basically
a
what I
little-
wanted to
little
show
rough.
you guys.
A little rough
That-
around the edges.
You know, that's basically what I wanted to show you guys. Like, that right there, to me, I don't know. That's what I'm saying, man. Is it PS3? Like, it's supposed to be next gen, but
Dude, that's the thing. A lot of these
that
next
feels
gen
like
games really
that
aren't.
feels like more of a bait and switch to me than that feels more of a bait and switch to me than gosh dang, what was that? The Marvel's Avengers, guys. It was like yeah, once you beat the campaign or whatever, then it goes into the whole like the PlayStation 2 looking levels. But then, I mean, the gameplay was still intact. You know, all the fighting, everything like that. I have played the Black Panther thing a little bit. I'm actually going to play it again, but I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't touched the Avengers one yet.
Yeah,
At
the
all.
Avengers is all right.
Yeah,
The
I
main
feel like they
campaign,
will
if you
when
can get
it's-
it, if you can get it for like $20-$30, pick it up.
Yeah.
Because all the
$20.
DLC, everything they've been adding has been free, so it's
Mhm.
definitely worth that.
Yeah. But yeah, man, a lot of these games with PS5, you could play these on PS4 easily. Bug Snacks, you kidding me? Like, is that really? Bug
Yeah.
Snacks?
Hey, it's only like
Plague Tale.
$25.
A lot of these games you could play on the last gen easily. I don't know when we're gonna get a true next gen game. I'm trying to think of it, maybe the next God of War, but even that was kind of like pre-built on PS4 anyway. You know, like the engine they built for it was for PS4.
The new Resident Evil movie. Oh yeah, that I don't know, man. I'm thinking, yeah. I mean, I'll watch it, of course, but I don't know. 2023.
That's another game I gotta play. Resident Evil. I gotta play that for PS5.
Oh
I was
yeah,
waiting.
yeah, you
I was
do.
waiting.
You definitely need to play that.
Mhm.
That should be like
I
on
hear
your
it
top
runs
of
like
the
way
list.
better on PS5, right? It runs like way better on the next gen, right?
Yeah, yeah, it definitely looks a lot better on next gen.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I didn't play it on last gen. I played it on the Xbox with the ray tracing.
Mm-hmm. With the ray tracing. Yeah, I think Ghost of Tsushima. God, that game's looking good.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima doesn't have any ray tracing.
It still looks amazing. All these particle effects, everything flying around the air.
All the weeds and shit moving. Yeah,
Like-
Ghost of Tsushima is a beautiful game.
Yeah.
Yeah, a card game. I don't know if it is a card game. Everybody that's seen it is saying it looks like an XCOM. I've never played XCOM, so I don't know, man.
XCOM.
If you guys say XCOM's a good game, maybe I'll try it. But
it's a great game, dude. Have you ever played XCOM?
Yeah.
XCOM 1
So
and 2.
yeah, I kind of feel the same way. Metal Face is kind of pointless. I don't know, man. Like I was expecting something like all that combat and stuff that they were doing and like really cool graphics and like I was like, whoa, dude, this is gonna be bad. And then it was like bait and switch, and I was like, oh man,
Lead with the cinematic cutscene.
This looks like it should be on a damn cell phone.
Did you see the footage of the new Dead Space?
It looks amazing. I'm actually pretty hyped for that.
I like that.
I never played the first Dead Space, but I did play 2 and I did play 3. So
I played the first one. Very scary game.
Hellblade 2 will be the first true next gen game.
Maybe. Yeah, the first one was a pure indie game, like wasn't it? Like it was budget.
I almost think it was crowdfunded too. I think.
Yeah,
I believe.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
But like,
I know it was made for relatively cheap as far as games go, and the way it came out, how good it looked. Man, imagine what they're gonna do with a budget. Like it's probably gonna look amazing.
Yeah, I just feel like like gaming is gonna get better. We're still in that freaking that transition phase, so we're gonna start seeing a lot more stuff coming out that is gonna be a lot better. Like we're gonna see some pretty cool shit, starting to come out, fairly soon.
Yeah. And dude, I got so much back catalogs. Catalog. It's gonna fill up the gaps really.
It's gonna definitely take you a while to get through all that.
I know, and I still gotta get through LA Noire again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. LA Noire. It got an Xbox Series X update. I don't know if it got a PlayStation 5 one.
I mean, that game holds up pretty damn.
Play the first one, Frog. It's on Game Pass. Oh, the XCOM.
Hopefully,
I have played. Dude. Like I was telling, Hellblade 1 was the first game. Oh yeah. Oh, the first one. Yeah. Hellblade is the first game that I have almost completed. The what's it called? The platinum on the PlayStation. I got like 93%. I have one more achievement to get.
Yeah, I'm a trophy. I just got Astro's Playroom was my 61st platinum. 61st. Nice. I know people with like 140. Real fucking trophy wars.
I think I might download that first Dead Space.
Yeah.
You beat Ghost of Tsushima? I like Ghost of Tsushima. It's a good game.
This is my first time playing it. That's why I wasn't bothered by the director cut thing.
Oh yeah, you got a really good price, man, because I had to pay my $60 originally, then I had to pay my $30, so I paid $90 and you paid $70 and you got all the same content I did. So that sucks, man.
I know. That's smart.
I had to pay $30 more.
Yeah.
That's what makes me the maddest is because that game came out a year ago, dude. They should have been like, oh yeah, by the way, we're gonna make a PlayStation 5 copy. You know, you might as well just buy this one.
They should have just held it for a PS5 launch game.
I think that would have been a better idea if they did launch that for.
It sold pretty well too for a first IP type thing.
Yeah.
It sold really well.
If I would have known that I would have just bought if they would have just said, oh yeah, by the way, you could buy this game for $70 or $80 and it'll come with the director's cut and the DLC or whatever, when it comes out, I would have paid that then. Yeah. I would have just bought that then.
Because when you get Cyberpunk, when that first came out on PS4, it promises that you'll get the PS5 version, but is that ever coming out?
Hopefully they'll have it out by the end of the year. They said so.
And is it gonna stay true on that promise and not charge me anything to upgrade it?
Oh
right?
Yeah, they'll stay true to that, especially because of all of us people that did not refund it when we could have refunded it all the way up to 6 months. Yeah, dude.
I'm still there on the shelf, waiting for PS5.
You got Ghost of Tsushima for $60 when it first came out, or just recently?
That's a pretty good deal for recently.
We're awesome, so not much. Not so much for the third. That's why it folded. Yeah, the third one.
But it still sold well. That's what I don't get. It sold good enough.
Which one? Ghost of Tsushima?
No, all the Dead Space games.
Oh yeah, the Dead Space.
They progressively got better as the
sales went. I thought the second one was pretty good. I thought the third one was all. I mean, it was all right. That was the last game I bought on the PlayStation 3 generation was Dead Space 3. Or was it Assassin's Creed? Assassin's Creed 3 or Black Flag.
Yeah, I went on Assassin's Creed binge, and I bought all of them from AC3 to now, all of them.
Actually, if you buy the Ezio trilogy, it's upgraded to 4K.
Nice.
It's 4K if you buy it on the PlayStation. If you buy it on the because it's the PlayStation 4 enhanced or PlayStation 4 Pro enhanced, so it's 4K.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a few more weeks.
Actually, Dead Space 2 sold the most. Dead Space 3 did take a nosedive. So I guess that is why.
Yeah.
Well, relatively to the second game.
I bought the normal on 730 and the pay 30. Oh, I see. Yeah. See, that's another thing that makes me mad is because that game's been on sale at least twice since it came out for as cheap as $30. Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, making us pay another $30 for that is just I don't know. It kind of felt wrong.
True. It's a business, though, right? Are we going to use that excuse again? Yeah, it's a business.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I know that Sony's hemorrhaging money, so they gotta make it up somehow. But
PlayStation.
I mean, when you got brand new games that you pay $125 million to make, there's no way in hell Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart cost them $125 million to make. There's no way in hell.
I don't know.
I mean, something like The Last of Us 2, yeah. But
yeah, that took 7 years. Of course, it's going to cost a shit ton.
Yeah. What are you up to? Mary Kay. So, fellas, if any of you guys would like to buy any Mary Kay for that significant other, Jeff came back and started freaking out on everybody, Shaq, about the PlayStation stuff again, man. But
PlayStation.
If anybody wants to buy some Mary Kay for their wife,
I love the Astrobots.
My wife is now selling Mary Kay, so yeah. Jeff came back and started doing what Jeff does, bro.
I think he's just having fun.
I do too. I don't necessarily think he comes to create problems, but I don't know, man. I don't have anything against Jeff. I don't have a problem with Jeff. So I mean, I wish he would I don't know. I do get that there's a lot more people in my community that are more Xbox, heavily, and I'm not always the best when it comes to being positive about PlayStation. I get that. I'm trying. I have been playing my PlayStation a whole lot more than I have when I first bought it. So I am buying more games. I did pick up Deathloop. I will be playing Deathloop, so you guys will see that here in the next couple of weeks.
be watching.
I
that
think it's
too.
going to be a good game. I've never really been burnt by Bethesda. I do like arcane games, so I'm just really hoping.
Well, you know, Bethesda. I feel like they have had a rough go of it lately with the last few games they've been putting out.
I don't necessarily hold on, it's Shaq. I don't necessarily always point out what bots, what Jeff says. I think this Halo is going to be excellent. I think it's going to be all right.
Who's making it? What was the name of the people
Halo?
making it? Yeah,
343.
343. Yeah.
Jeff just loves his PS5 and all. Dude, I do like Jeff. He's not a bad guy, man. He gets a little over the top, but he does just need to buy an Xbox Series S or an X and play both of them. I think everybody should this generation. There's no reason to not have, everything at your fingertips. Be able to just play games, man. If just being like just playing one console is your thing, I don't know. I'm trying to moderate this freaking thing, Jeff.
It's all about,
or not Jeff, but Shaq. I'm trying to moderate the best I can. I don't necessarily completely disagree with everything Jeff says, but I don't know, man.
I mean, he's got to admit though, like PlayStation
You make
was
Jeff
way
out to be
better.
negative when there's. You're right.
It was way better with Hideo Yoshima. What's his name? Yoshido. When he was the head of PlayStation and shit.
Shuya.
Yoshido. Yeah, was that it? Yeah. Way better with
Finish
him.
my sentence about Halo. You're right. You're right, Shaq. Jeff loves PlayStation the way the Xbox guys in here love the Xbox, and you're right. And I don't know. I really, I don't know. You're right. I do kind of call him out a lot.
But yeah, I like my PlayStation. I like it. It's fine.
I don't know. I mean, like when he says stuff, about PlayStation, I get. I necessarily haven't had the same experience as Jeff has had with his PlayStation 5. So like when he says that stuff, and like right now, I do like Xbox. And so like when he says stuff about Xbox, it kind of makes me feel like I need to
defend. Yeah. Defend. I feel like we all follow this gaming news shit very closely.
Argue him being wrong. Yeah, I do kind of get that. Like I don't know. I just necessarily haven't had the same experience with my PlayStation as you or Jeff has, or if any of the PlayStation fans have had. And that frustrates me, because I've spent a lot of money.
Me too.
I've spent a lot of money on my PlayStation 5 experience right now, and like it's kind of been underwhelming, dude. You know what I mean? Like it's been underwhelming. And when I see Jeff in here, just completely ripping Xbox a new ass, and I'm like, dude, like my Xbox has been like pretty good, dude. I really have had a decent experience with the Xbox. I don't know. It kind of makes me like come down on him a little bit, and I don't mean to be like that, but gosh damn, dude.
And I totally agree with Xbox with Game Pass.
And that's the way it normally feels most of the time, Shaq, is because Jeff's in here, and there's not a lot of other PlayStation guys, during these live streams that say anything. So yeah, dude, it kind of just makes him feel. It does. It makes him feel singled out, and that sucks. And I don't want him to feel singled out. But dude, like if you read back through the comments and stuff, like he really does kind of bring a lot of that. He brings a lot of that energy to himself, dude. And I don't mean to I don't want him to feel singled out. I don't want anybody to feel singled out. Is Ghost Sniper Elite good on PlayStation 5 with the app? I don't think it got haptic. I don't think. Oh, Ghost Sniper Elite. I did not play Sniper Elite, Ghost Sniper Elite. I didn't play that one on the. I played that on the Xbox, Andy. Ghost Runner's getting 120 FPS upgrade this month. Nice. I thought that was a wild.
And I do agree with the Game Pass for Xbox being vastly superior. But people be acting like Psychonauts 2 is an exclusive for Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Like people be acting like that. I could get my PS5 if I wanted to pay $50+ for it. Of course.
Yeah, I mean, and Shaq, for the most part,
get the money back to the
developers. I'm pretty much there. Like my PlayStation experience is my PlayStation experience. I'm going to keep buying their games and playing their games and stuff. I do think that Xbox has been more pro consumer, but at the same time, like PlayStation is basically putting this on themselves. You know what I mean? Jeff brings King Thrash gaming mentality here. Yeah. I just don't like the super. I mean, I don't necessarily think Jeff has been that freaking like King Trash bad, but I mean, he does bring a lot of those like just.
Hey man, we've seen these mistakes though with other consoles in the past. We've seen the same mistakes, like the heat shield and shit. Like remember Xbox 360, all those red rings?
Bro, I have my PS5.
We know what happened.
Yeah, the PlayStation 5. Like I'm not 100%. Like I love my PlayStation 5. I do play it. It's just like sometimes like when Sony does something. I'm a content creator, guys. When Sony does stupid shit and I talk about it, people watch that. I get views. I mean, like it's kind of natural. I mean, I do give my opinion on it, and sometimes like it does, dude. It kind of sucks, the shit they do, but
and no one's gonna click on a positive video.
You would love to see me debate Thrash? Then watch the last live I did. He was a guest. He did a guest appearance on it, Shaq. I brought him on my show. I brought Doc Dark 1985 on too, and we all three debated that. My problem with Jeff is he starts talking shit about Froggy here, like only caring about viewers. Yeah, I mean he does make some pretty. Yeah, he doesn't debate. He just speaks over people. That is kind of true, man. It was pretty true.
I feel like we can not use personal attacks on anybody. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't like it when people are calling each other names. That kind of sucks, but ponies will just debate you last gen and or Game Pass, nothing else. Yeah, a lot of that, and I mean, but the Xbox, dude. This is the one thing that I can get across to the PlayStation fans and the Xbox fans. Is there's obviously a reason you guys are happy with your console of choice. You know what I mean? Like there's obviously a reason. There's obviously a reason why you prefer Xbox over PlayStation, and there's a reason why you prefer PlayStation over Xbox. Everybody has those feelings. Everybody really cares about the investment they make in that ecosystem. And to be able to express that in a healthy way is pretty good. To be able to criticize your platform of choice or the other platform is not bad, but it should be kind of healthy. At least, I mean, the criticism should be fair and meaningful and make sense to be able to criticize it. Just saying stupid shit like to bringing up like past mistakes all the time. Yeah, it doesn't matter about the past mistakes. Is what are they going to bring to the platform going forward?
And the only thing that weirds me out about Game Pass is I don't know like how much these developers are getting paid from Game Pass. I don't know how Microsoft's doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
putting all these games there for free.
If they're putting them games on there, I mean, you feel like a fat kid in a candy store. It's a good value. It doesn't matter if Microsoft's making money on it. If they stop making money on it, they'll quit doing it.
That's the thing. I want the money to go to developers. If I play a game,
I want so many nice. Yeah. They have been bringing a lot more, Andy. They have been bringing a lot more newish IP, for the most part. But that also doesn't excuse the fact that they've gotten rid of so many IP that I've grown up. I've been playing PlayStation since the first PlayStation, and I've seen a lot of my favorite IP come and go and not come back. I'm still waiting on a new SOCOM, man.
SOCAM.
Jeff.
That's so Cam. How about Spec Ops: The Line remake? How about that? Can we get Spec Ops: The Line?
Spec Ops, yeah, dude. If they would just upgrade that, I'd be happy.
Right. Fuck yeah. Do the Mafia upgrade.
I really hope that Microsoft just drops off a check for me too. You know,
Yeah, one day, somebody will find this channel. They'll make you a big
like,
offer
oh, you
on
said
this
something
channel.
nice about Xbox. Here's a check.
That's not how it really goes, too. Like,
No, I don't know. I haven't had one company yet send me an email or anything and been like, oh yeah, by the way, we want you to advertise this product or anything like that. So I don't know.
I think you have to approach them. I think, right? You got to apply or something like that to be
I'm not applying for shit. I'll just keep paying for my shit so I can keep telling people how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Playing the games on all formats. Yeah. Dude, I've bought so many freaking games on both consoles now that I have just because of all the PlayStation plays it better. Dude, that's not the case, man. They're about equal. The PlayStation is holding its freaking own pretty freaking well so far. There's no reason. I mean, we're not going to see anything different for a little while.
This thing's a beast.
Yes, Capilla, we definitely need a new Splinter Cell. Ping pong.
Yeah.
I play off from ping pong. I'm 52. Sony make everybody to lose. Yeah.
You get $1,500 a month and free Game Pass to
talk about
Xbox?
Brad Sams, you get $1,500 a month and free Game Pass to talk good about Xbox. Really?
Man, I'll take that job. I'll take that job.
$1,500 a month Game Pass to talk good about Xbox. Well, where's my PlayStation one so I can just make $3,000 a month talking good about both of them? I'll even get PS Now. I don't know.
Right. No one got PS Now. But that's streaming games, though. They're trying to build that infrastructure.
Yeah.
I feel like that's where it's all going, man.
Well, I mean, some of the games on Game Pass have been hit and miss. You know, you've had stuff like Dark Alliance, some other games that just haven't really panned out that great. And then you've had, I haven't played them all, and then you've had games that have been pretty decent. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
Maybe 1,000. Well, I'm working on trying to get my subs. I'm not going to be like taking no money from anybody I'm not going to be taking any money from anybody to say nice things about anything.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound legitimate.
Unless it's a lot of money.
I mean, if they like send me something, like, I don't know. I mean, I would possibly do those sponsored videos. I mean, why would I turn down money to advertise something? But I would want to advertise stuff that actually makes sense, that I could believe in. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to just advertise crap. You know, I mean, if they send me something and I like it, I'll advertise it. If I don't like it, I'm not going to do it. Because I don't necessarily think I could. They would pay me to advertise something and then let me say a whole bunch of bad stuff about it. You know what I mean? So I would probably, if I like the product, then advertise it. If I don't like it, then I'm not going to. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Negative. So Game Pass has had a negative effect on at least one group of developers I know, but I think that's due to Square Enix. Yeah, I think that's the case too. There's precedent for Square Enix not paying royalties in the past.
Really?
So I don't know if that was necessarily them or not.
Everyone gives EA shit. Let's go after Square Enix. Let's go after Square.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go get me some food. I really appreciate you guys coming tonight. I'm hungry.
I want to join you on that Sony event thing. I want to see your live reactions.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. I'm going to go. I'm going to take work off early on Thursday and then come home and
Sony
stream
there to explain the event to you. There's going to be a lot of
I want to be there. I want to stream that. I was a Sega fan and stay by Sega, but Sony was strong. Yeah, dude, I liked Sony. Dude, Sony's put a lot. Sony knows what they're doing, man. They're 5 generations in, and they've put Nintendo in their place. They put Sega in their place. It's dude. Like Sony's definitely a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna do, man. They're gonna do something big coming soon, you know.
Yeah,
I don't know
I'm looking forward to next week's show.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday, right? Yeah, we'll do a stream tomorrow. I'll find some more stuff to talk about. This is my second day back to work, so it's been like, you know what I mean? Kind of a little challenging. I was out of work for 14 days, and then I come back to work, and now I'm like, gosh, dude, my legs are already killing me. But that has a lot to do with playing a lot of WRC10, man. Like, I was playing that a lot. So,
you like
thanks, guys. I really appreciate you. You guys have a good night.
Have a good night, guys. See you.